Good morning, Dreamweavers. I've decided to bring you a beachy background because that's where I wish I was today. I am, next weekend or this coming Monday, next Monday is Labor Day, I think. Yeah. Are we at Labor Day already? We're getting ready to go into, I think there's a full moon coming up. A new moon. We just went through a new moon and we're going to go through a full moon. And I think this full moon is in Pisces. Time to release. Saturn is coming back into Pisces, retrograding it back into Pisces, and then before it goes direct into Aries in February. So we have a lot to learn, and so I'm going to pull from this mindset card because I feel like a lot of us, this mindset deck that I have, it's called a Mind Info Oracle. And helps you through stress, anxiety, and change. And I think like right now we're going through a lot of change, and we have, a lot of good change. There's a lot of good change, but change is change, and change can be stressful. And I feel like many of us are releasing that stress right now. All right. So the first card that fell out for you is keep going. I'm gonna pull three more from this deck. We're going to pull three more and see what the energy is for you. I'm feeling that, and this came out yesterday. I'm about to post this reading, but it came out yesterday in a reading that I did for you. It's the Nine of Wands, where you're just like, just keep going, like that energy of keep going. You've been on this journey a long time. The Knight of Pentacles energy is out here. Like you're just, it's like things feel like they're slow moving. And you may wonder if you're making any progress, right? At this point, grounding is next. Oh, yes, Pisces. Grounding. And let's see. Align. See, that's why you're moving slow, because you're aligning. You're aligning to your destiny, and you're grounding this energy. Sometimes it takes some time. Oh, and pivot. So sometimes it takes time to come from that 5D, let me see here. I'm moving the camera around because of the brightness. To come from the 5D to this energy here on Earth. And so I feel like you're that you just need to keep going. You're on the right path. Like you're almost there. That's that Nine of Wands energy. Like you're just like, should I just quit? And in yesterday's reading, I think this is so pivotal for you, right? As we have the pivot card here for you, because it's pivotal for you because along the way you had to stop, regroup, right? That's why it took you so long, because you had to stop, regroup, and figure out what burdens you were going to drop, right? You're carrying all these wands, and all the wands, all the seeds that you planted, everything, is that, are they seeds you planted? Are they seeds other people planted that you don't even want to take with you? So you had to stop and figure out which ones were yours, which burdens were yours, which ones you were going to lay down. And then you had to decide which ones you were going to lay down so you could cross the line and ground the energy, right? Because you don't want to be grounding. You don't want to ground energy that's not yours. You don't want to ground in this new reality that you're going into. You don't want to be grounding like stuff that doesn't belong to you, because are you going to be happy with that, right? Are you just going to be repeating cycles with people, or is it just added upside down grounding? Mm-hmm. And you're being asked to get out of your head. Pay attention to your body, to the earth, to the things. It's time to pay attention to the things around you. As Pisces, you can be in your head. You love being in your head. This is you being in the 5D. But now as you're grounding things, right? You're being forced to look at the reality of what's around you, the reality of what you are grounding, and to make sure that what you're grounding in your reality is what you need, is what you really want, right? What you really want in this next phase of your life. And so this is aligning you to your purpose. And, one of the things about grounding, right, and looking at your reality is checking yourself, right? Checking yourself to see are you aligned? Is your aura aligned with the things that you say that you want? And you might be like, well, my aura is my aura. But no, you create your aura. Did you know that? Did you know that you could create, that you are co-creating your aura by what you're putting in your mind, by whether or not you are putting positivity out there. I just had an incident, for example, where I was talking to my husband, and then you know what? That's why it takes time. Because I was talking to my husband and I said something to him, and then I realized that thing that I said was like a lack mentality. I'm not trying to take lack mindset or scarcity mindset into this next phase of my life. And, I'm not trying to take victim consciousness into this next phase of my life. And those are the things that we have to realize where we are doing that and release it, because if not, this shows up in our aura, it shows up in our conversations, and then this is what we bring back into our life. So this is what I mean by grounding the energy that you want. Like it's intentional. Your aura is intentional. Like most people don't realize that. You think like, oh, it's something like mystical. Like, what is your aura? Your aura is what people feel from you. It's not what you say, because if you're not aligned, it will show up. So if you're not aligned with abundance energy, the abundance energy that you want, which the abundance energy is that energy of releasing scarcity mindset, of releasing the victim consciousness mindset, right? Playing the victim, realizing, why do we do that? And do you know, and I'm going to share this with you because this just happened to me yesterday. And when you realize that you can tell when you tell someone, right? When you say to someone, you are not doing this for me, right? So that means that you're making them responsible for something that you don't have. You are solely responsible for what you don't have. And how do you attract what you want, right? You attract what you want by being that thing that you want. So telling somebody else that you're putting out there that they're not doing what you want is really attracting more of that. And so when you start to realize that, I'm not saying like, oh, let somebody abuse you, and no, like take action if you're being abused, get away from that situation. But what I'm saying is that you need to align your mindset, because when you align your mindset and you walk into your room, your aura speaks for itself. Your husband, your spouse, the people around you, your children, whoever will align to your aura, because they will see that you're standing on business. You are standing on confidence. It's not a game. This is not a game that you're playing. It's not something that you're faking. It just is who you are. And that you deserve it. And you know that you deserve to be treated a certain way, and it's going to be apparent to everyone. Like, you're not the one to play with. Or you are not even just that you are abundant. Like you may not have a penny in your pocket, but people will look at you and be like, that girl, that guy, gosh, he's got it going on. And what is it? Like, let's connect with them, right? So it's your mindset It's your mindset that makes people want to connect with you. You can buy all the things you want. You could dress up in the fanciest clothes, Pisces, and drive the fanciest car. And when you walk into that room, the people know that you're in a lack mindset. Your aura says that person's not confident, and they will not trust you because they will see that there's not alignment. So this is now the time where you need to be looking to see where you have misalignments, and we all have them. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's something that we work on. It's something that we're constantly going to be working on. But when things feel like they're moving slow, right? You just keep going. Keep aligning, realigning, pivot, right? You got to pivot. You got to change. You have to change. And if something's not falling into place after you've been trying, it's time to look to see like, hey, do I need to ask yourself, do you need to pivot? Do something a different way? Is there something, and sometimes it's a matter of, maybe you'll listen to a self-help thing. I love listening to Neville Goddard. He talks about how our abundance is not only for us. And I truly believe that it's not for us. It's about giving back. That's why I'm here. That's why I am here, because it's not just about me. Yeah, we have all these things that we want, that we think that we need. But part of what we need is to be that thing that we need. Right? And I'm not talking about overgiving and not filling up your cup. Yes, fill up your cup because that's what you need. But you fill up your cup. Stop waiting for someone to come and drop off thousands of dollars at your door. Stop waiting for someone to come drop off that cup of love. You are that cup of love already. And when you align into that energy and you vibrate like you're that cup of love that you want, the love comes in because people see you vibrating, that's how you're vibrating, that you're vibrating in love. And that and that's the other thing, that that, and it's not being cocky. What I'm hearing is that it's not being cocky. It's knowing that you didn't do it. Like, even though it looks like to everybody else, like you're doing this by yourself, you're not shifting. That when somebody asks you how you did it, you go like, hey, I connected with with my higher self. I connected with the universe. I connected with God. Whatever it is that you believe in. I connected with a God within me, with the higher power that is within me, that I was born with. I've made that connection, and that's how I got this, and that's how you can do it too. So you don't take full credit for it by yourself. This is not about you getting all the accolades. It's about you saying, no, I'm here to help you because you too have this within you. Whatever it is, however it is that you're going to help someone, but it's coming out of that. It's just truly coming out of ego. And yes, we need ego. Our ego protects us. Got it, right? We got that. We understand that. But as we're grounding the energy, we need to realize we're noticing those spaces in our lives where maybe we're too much in ego. And it's like, it's always, I keep saying this and hearing this, it's always when you're almost there that you're just like, I just want to quit. Like, it's too much, right? Is it too much? You've done all this work. How can it be too much? Your aura speaks to your ability to persevere through just anything, to keep going when everybody else is saying, what are you doing? You've been doing this forever and it doesn't look like it's working. I'm going to pull some tarot for this. Give me a minute. Let's pull some tarot for this. And we're going to clarify, keep going. I didn't pull. Oh, I just can't. I had a deck sitting here. First up, before I pulled, I was just getting ready to say, let me see what the energy is for you. And even the last reading, and I'm going to post it. The last reading, the deck is sitting here. The energy for you was the King of Cups. And when I just looked up and I was going to say, what's the energy for you? It's the King of Cups. Listen, Pisces, you are amazingly balanced. You are okay in your own aloneness, but you are connecting, you're aligning and grounding so that you can bring in the people into your life that are supposed to be there. You see on this card here, though, yesterday's card, he would, like the King of Cups, the energy for the King of Cups, he was in the ocean. And I said, like, hey, the King of Cups here is okay being alone. He's okay. He or she is okay. And is surrounded by water. So you're still in your energy, right? But you're protected you've created a field around you to protect people from just penetrating and coming in and just taking what they want when they want. They don't get to come in and take what they want. They have to be able to get to you so you could hand them the cup, right? And so that means that you have to allow them in. And then now here you go. And this one, right? You're still getting ready. You're here, right? And it's like today, here's the King of Cups. The King of Cups in this deck, you're not in the water anymore. This is the King of Cups. That's, to me, this shows me the King of Cups that's taking action. And Pisces right now, this is a synchronicity that I can't. So when I shuffle my cards, I don't turn them like one way or the other. I don't care how they are. They could be upside down, right side up, all directions. And so when I flip this deck, right, here's the Strength card for you. And the Spirit's saying you have the strength to keep going. But check this out. When I pull this King of Cups, when I pull it off, here's the Strength card. Your strength and the strength of your helpers is following you on this journey. And it's like in this card here, it's like you're the King of Cups. Oh, this is the Knight of Cups. Oh, why did I say King of Cups? Oh my goodness. Listen, Pisces, I don't know why I saw the King of Cups. So strange. You know what? I need to think about this because here's the Strength card, and it just felt to me that's so strange. I kept saying this is the King of Cups, and it's not. This is the Knight of Cups. See, you have the ability to shapeshift. You have the ability to shapeshift, and you get to be somebody else's knight. Right? So this is you. I'm still feeling King of Cups energy, but I feel like this is you, like being somebody else's knight, like going and sharing your cup. Remember I said, as the King of Cups, you get to decide who you hand your cup to. I'm going to clarify further. Look, the Magician is on the other side of this deck. You have the ability. It's like you have the ability to shapeshift from one energy to the other, depending on what you need to do and what you know you need to do. And you are balanced and you have the strength and you are magic. Nine of Pentacles. I'm just clarifying. I cannot. As I said this, listen, Pisces. This is freaking insane right now. This is freaking insane. Nine of Pentacles, and guess what? It came out, King of Cups. Did I not say that you have the ability to shapeshift? And I felt the King of Cups. I almost thought like I was going crazy for a minute. I'm like, you know, I don't know what's going on. Why I said King of Cups, but the King of Cups fell out with the Nine of Pentacles. And so this is you grounding. This is how you're grounding the energy, by going out to share, by going out, by continuing to do the work and aligning yourself. But you're aligning yourself, and even before, as you're receiving, as you're stepping into, as you're grounding this energy and becoming like this self-made, like this self, but you're going out there and you're sharing. You're sharing, you're remembering, like you're going to remember, you're going out and you're sharing what you've been through. You're going out there and and knowing what you've been through, you're going out and you're sharing your cup with others. You're sharing your knowledge with others. You're sharing that emotion, because like I said, the King of Cups in the middle of the ocean. And let's see here. Yeah, he's still in water here, right? But you get to shapeshift and you get to decide how people see you. This is a beautiful, not everybody can do this. And what they will see is based on the energy that they bring to you. And what you give to them is what is based on the energy, the energy that they give to you. But part of this is how you are, as you're going out and you are sharing. Aligning. I need to clarify this. The Six of Cups. Six of Cups was clarified by the Five of Cups. It's like you're taking, I mentioned that you have to, I was mentioning at the beginning that you need to align and understand what energies that you have, lack mentality, right? Laws that you're taking with you, right? But part of this is recognizing it, aligning yourself, and restructuring those memories into a positive light to ground the energy, to ground yourself into this new timeline, into this new person that you are, this person that you're becoming. But still not completely, it's not that you're going to forget those memories, because you're going to have those memories. You're going to have those L's that you had, those losses that you have, that those losses are going to enable you at this point, right? As you ground the energy, they're going to enable you to share a cup of love with other people, because you've shared that cup of love. You've given yourself that cup of love. Let's clarify grounding for Pisces. Let's clarify grounding. The moon. I feel like you're bringing to light, by grounding, you're bringing to light what's hidden. You're Two of Swords. You're bringing to light what's hidden. Get out of your head. This is you, the grounding. You're getting out of your head, right? And once you get out of your head, you'll see what's hidden. Clarify, align. Okay. Are you aligned with your values? The Hierophant. Are you aligned with your values? Are you, this is you taking one last look to see if you're aligned. You've been going against the grain. What do you want to take with you? You're not following the herd. Are you pushing too hard? Are you trying to be in control? I heard, are you being tyrannical and pivot? Time to look to see where you need to go next. Where do you need to go next? What's your next move? Oh, ear stitching. Oh. Where do you need to go next? Strong emphasis here on shape-shifting. I don't know. I just feel like you're going to be mastering as you ground and as you unbind yourself. Get out of your head. You're going to learn something. And look at here, the Knight of Cups. And then here, look, see how she's handing her a cup. And then there's a cup here. That's being handed out. It's like you're gonna be reminded, Pisces, of something that you were always supposed to do. Something you always wanted to do. You're going to be helping others just get unstuck. You're going to be shedding your light because it's really strange, because it's like, here's the moon, right? But it doesn't really look dark outside. So you're going to be shedding your light on what's not seen, on the unseen. You're going to be helping people see things that they didn't see before with your knowledge. Something about traveling. And I feel with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like you're not it's not like you're creating and following your own guidelines for how things are done. You're creating and following your own path. You're creating and following your own path. Like you're no longer being convinced to, this is you. You're doing this yourself. Like, this is not you and anyone else. This is you creating your own path. I just heard, what's that song name? What was his name? Frank Sinatra, I Did It My Way. You're going to be able to say at the end of this, I did it my way. And not just say that you did it your way, but you did it your way, and you're going to be able to share this with others. You're finding peace. You're finding justice. Through this, you're finding peace and justice. Keep grounding, aligning, and pivoting. Keep going. Keep going. Spirit, this whole thing, this whole reading today is to say keep going. You are on the verge. Oh, hold on a minute. This light keeps going out here. You are on the verge of something great, Pisces. With the fire energy, you're on the verge of something great, creating something new, creating something magical. Jeez. Ten of Cups. It's magical. You're on the verge of creating like your most peace, justice, and peace. Your most happy life ever. Nine of Pentacles again. You are grounding. Just keep going. Stay aligned and pivot when you need to. I spoke about your aura and how check out Neville Goddard. Google Neville Goddard, not Google, like on YouTube, like look up some of his videos about aura. And that will help you figure out where your aura is not aligned, because your aura is what's going to draw in what's for you. Your aura is what's drawing in this Ten of Cups, this fire energy. Your aura is what's allowing people to see that you're like allowing you to go against the grain, because your aura speaks wonders to who you are and your resilience. Your aura brings in justice for you because your aura is undeniable. Like I said, you can fake putting on the clothes, the Gucci, the this, the that, the car, whatever. But you can't. And double Nine of Pentacles here. That means that's your strength. And that strength card came out twice. Like that's double strength, double Nine of Pentacles. And to me, this says that you, like with the double Nine of Pentacles, it's almost to me like maybe you have someone that's coming in to go on this journey with you. You have someone who's coming in to go on this journey with you. But it's like, here's the Six of Wands. And you're both, like, it's like you're both in your Nine of Pentacles energy, like doing this. You have someone else with you. You have someone else, and this is it's a Pentacle energy. So it's like someone here, someone that's with you, or someone that's going to be with you on this journey that is also a Nine of Pentacles. When you come together, it's like you're a powerhouse. Victorious, you're both victorious in your own right. To bring in this Ten of Cups together. There's a lot going on here. And your fire and your connection to your intuition is what keeps you going. And I just see like you are going to help. You're going to be helping other people do the same, unbind themselves. You're going to have people that come to you that look like this, that they're bound, and they're not going to understand how they're bound. How are you doing it? They're going to wonder how you did it. And you know, it's so strange because I saw the Nine of Cups and here you are with your cup of loves. And with love, when I just met your cup of love, your cup of emotion, your cup of whatever, your offer to them. But your offer to them is like, your offer to them is you helping them get back to self. So they can step into their own Nine of Pentacles, because you can give somebody an offer, right? But the offer that you give them has to help them find themselves before they can, or else you'll just end up drained, which is why, I just love the King of Cups energy for you, because a lot of times the Queen of Cups can get turned in reverse, right? When they're giving too much. When they're overgiving. So I don't see you overgiving. I see you bringing people to their own Nine of Pentacles energies, teaching people how to keep going, how to ground, all these things here that you're doing, that you've been doing, that you continue to do, how to pivot, how to align, how to ground. Check out the video on the aura by Neville Goddard. And remembering also that it wasn't this journey, even though I see the Hierophant here in reverse, like you're not following any type of system, like it's almost like you're creating your own system. But at the same time, I feel it both ways. I feel it like that you know that you didn't do this on your own, that you had backing. You had backing, you had the backing of the divine so that you could take your own path. Right? So this is not to say like the institution is bad or anything. It's just like you had the backing of the institution of whatever, maybe it was a father figure or somebody that helped you along, or, you know, it could, the divine himself, that and then you realize, like, oh, I have the divine within me, which allows you to go on your path. But in your journey, in your quest, like, you are not taking, with this card here, you know that you cannot take full credit. Like, you have to give as you go along. It's like showing gratitude. Like, you have gratitude. And maybe that's part of what you're helping others see also, is that they have to be transformed. Here's the transformation. And this transformation, I just saw the Magician and the Nine of Swords. This transformation is putting a stop. The Magician in reverse and the Nine of Swords. You know, like, whatever anybody was doing, I just split the deck and see that here. Whatever anybody was doing, because your aura is so strong, you keep your aura, you keep yourself vibrating high, you do the work, and it's a daily work. It's not just a one-day thing. It's not like, oh, I do it today and my aura is what it is. You have to do the work to keep yourself confident, so that when you walk into the room, like, you are really confident. It just shows. Like, it just shows there's a pep in your step that says, I'm confident. There's a pep in your step that says, I deserve this. There's a pep in your step that says, I am this. I am love. I am whatever, grace. I am abundance. And so then this energy here can't find you, can't touch you. It has to stay hidden. I split the deck. It has to stay hidden, right? It has to stay on the outside of you. As I mentioned with the King of Cups, people, you know, you're out here in the middle of the ocean on your own. You have access to people because you can shape shift and you can get on the horse and you can go help who you want to. But at the same time, you are protected. You are protected by your own water, by your own energy. So now, instead of pouring out all your energy into everyone else and doing everything for everyone else, you've learned how to use your own energy to protect you. Maybe that's why the Moon card came up, because you can, it's the shape-shifting again. Like, you can hide your energy when you want to. Like, it's not people cannot just come in and access your energy anytime they want to, unless you shapeshift and you go, okay, yeah, I have something I want to give to you. And you know what I love about today is that even though the Pentacles are here, your energy is here. All this cup energy. Six of Cups, memories, you it's like you're owning your energy now. You're not letting anyone just come in and take it and own it. You are owning your energy. And this is bringing in peace and justice for you. And it's going to bring in peace and justice for the people that you bring into your life. All right, Pisces, I'm just going to close it out here. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Not much else to say. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.